it. Wang Tung messaged me right then. Mark, look at us, we never even allied. Yet, we worked together so smoothly. We were born to be allies. Have you no shame? Exposing my identity. Putting me in the hot seat, that was all you. Don't be so mad. If I hadn't cooked up that plan, how would we have sent those players to their deaths? You should thank me for clearing out your competition. As we were chatting, the sanctuary hit full capacity. The gate sealed shut automatically. Outside, blood ran like rivers. Those who hadn't made it in were still struggling in vain. The players inside were celebrating. They had no idea what was coming for them. I smiled. What could it be? I smiled and said to Wang Teng, "It is a shame you're not in the sanctuary." With that, I hit a button. In an instant, the 1,000 tons of explosives buried inside detonated. The shockwave even shattered the surviving players outside the shelter. After the explosion, the player count dropped by 116. Only 91 players remained. After a long moment, Wang Teng finally sent me a message. "I underestimated you. Thanks for the assist. Otherwise, gathering that many players in the shelter would have been nearly impossible. The players most likely to reach Future Island without planes or ships are now gone. I've been planning for a year how to take them all out at once. Those shelters became their graves. The shelter explosions couldn't make the news this quickly. The other surviving players had no idea what happened. But Wang Teng knew immediately, which meant he was watching everything from a distance. Then, the system sent me a message. Congratulations on becoming the player with the most kills. You receive an extra reward. I couldn't help but smile. See, in this apocalypse, it is always survival of the fittest. 4 months later, the floodwaters slowly receded, revealing the submerged land. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief, thinking the disaster was over. But they didn't expect that the flood had brought a plague. Many dead NPCs turned into zombies. Congratulations to the 101 players who cleared the first stage. Apocalyptic Flood. Next is the second stage. Apocalyptic Zombies. Finally, it is time for abilities to shine. That so-called number 99 is as good as dead. At that moment, Liu Ruyan sent me a private message. Mark, you don't have an ability. You won't survive the zombie apocalypse. If you share some supplies with me and tell me your location, I can come protect you. I slowly typed a question mark. Don't underestimate my ability. I survived the flood entirely because of it. Of course, I knew how she survived. She used her ability to inspire love, to scam supplies from her neighbors. When rescue arrived, she was the first one saved. Thinking of this, I replied, "Sorry, I'm not interested." Besides, Liu Ruyan knowing I'm the richest man was clearly no coincidence. The zombie